adventure today. Not nearly as stressful as the other day where I had the detour and the backtrackings. However, for some odd reason, the couple of the stops that I had on my list, they don't exist. The GPS can't find them, and it puts me somewhere else down some little trail that is rough and narrow and nasty and ends up dead ending with nothing there. So I was down two of those type of trails today, and one of them probably wouldn't have got back out of if it had been raining. So of course I moved on to the next stop of Bankhead, and I had it planned out in my list that Bankhead, it would all be in a sequential list, and I'm pretty sure the route that I had chose would not have took me the route that I went. For some odd reason, I ended up going up over the Bow Mountain Pass, so I was technically climbed a mountain, and there was actually snow and ice up there. I will try to put a few photos here if I can get them off the dash camera. I ended up going through past Lake Louise, past Banff. I sort of thought about stopping in Banff, but it probably would have been super crazy busy anyways and really expensive to have spent the night there and whatever. So I thought, well, my next stop on my list is Canmore, and Canmore is supposed to be this nice town to stop in for the night, and I go to stop for the night there, and again it's super crazy busy, a lot of people, and the parking lot is packed full, and it's there's no open space. It's like some kind of a cramped, confined, so I try to find a campsite, and I went to 3 of them, and all 3 of them are packed full with only tenting stalls left. So currently I'm on the roadside kind of turnout just outside of Canmore. Okotoks is still about hour and 45 to 2 hours away from where I am right now. So given it's 7:30 at night, I'm probably going to stop here because I'm tired, I'm a little bit stressed. Give a chance for everything to cool down, and take it on from there. It's no real big deal. I can survive a day or two. I've got a generator. I have food because I bought food before I left Sundry, so I can make myself some sandwiches tonight, and then maybe bacon and eggs if I want to get fancy in the morning, or just have another muffin and a coffee, and then hit the road. But it is what it is, and we'll probably catch you all later. Well, hello internets, here we are. We come to the end of another day. It's been a good day. It's been a long day. Long, not kilometers wise, but driving wise. I'm not 100% sure how the route that I had in Google planned out on the computer at home was different from the route that the GPS in the truck took. Obviously different software probably, because see, I was not supposed to come at Banff from the west. I think it's the west. I was supposed to come at Banff from the east, essentially through Canmore, then to Bankhead, and then backtrack a touch to Okotoks. But at the same time, it took me around the long way through the mountain pass, through the peak of the mountain, seen some beautiful scenery. I'll try to throw some of that in this vlog here, but it was a long, like I said, 8 hours, and I really didn't spend it sightseeing because the Nordegg Museum was you know, it was not a museum as per se. It needs some more artifacts, some more work. And the Brazeau Colorite site, I don't know, GPS couldn't find it, and I don't know what the problem was there. It was probably somewhere simple, but whatever. And Klein River, there was nowhere to stop at. It was literally just a river and a bridge. Had I been driving a small car or a camper van, I probably could have found an approach, you know, to pull over. But when you got a truck and an RV, it's hard, almost impossible. And I drove down, like I said, 2 dead-end dirt roads that were nasty. Yeah. Then, of course, you know, dealing with the traffic. The speed limit says 90, and these guys are blowing past me at least 110 and maybe even more, and no respect for construction workers and speed limits and animals on the side of the road, and just as fast as they can go, right? And even currently right now it's 9:45 and there's still heavy traffic on the road behind me. It's making it a little hard to fall asleep. However, it is what it is, right? There was no spots in Canmore that I could find, or at least that I wanted to keep searching for, and the campsites were all full up, and Okotoks is still another 2 hours or so away, and I have enough fuel in the tank right now, plus the 60 gallons of reserve fuel, so I could make it to Okotoks tonight. However, it would be like midnight by the time I get there. Then you set up in Walmart for 4 or 5 hours, and then you're awake again, back at it, ready for another day. So, been searching out the next stop in the adventure and see where things go head after that. You know, trying to find towns with fuel are few and far between, especially in between the in-betweens, you know, so I don't know if I need to pick up another 20-gallon jerry can just in case, or if these 60-gallon reserves that I have are good to make it between the in-betweens. And you know, you just don't want to run out, right? And yeah, I know the jerry cans, what am I going to do with, you know, 4 jerry cans at the other end when I'm all done with it? But at the same time, if things work out, there might be another adventure next season, as well as maybe possibility of something shorter in later on this season, because, well, you know, it's only early June right now, so by the time I'm done this venture, it's going to be July, so there still is a month or two before the fall hits after July to enjoy a short little loop that will probably encompass what I will call central Alberta. But like I said, guys, gonna end her all here. Today was a good day, tomorrow's another one. We'll have to see how she goes in the morning. I might fire up the old Jenny, make me a coffee, and well, then hit the road. So you have a good evening, and as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.